Downtown Los Angeles, I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold, you have to bring your A game. Plus, your trash-talking A game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of showtime. Let's do this. Screen coming. James to Davis. Goes reverse to lay it in. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here's Leonard for two. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range.
That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Second and three, no good. Boy, bad performance at the line. 0 for 3. LeBron with it up top. Leads 4. To Danny Green. James to Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Beverly. They'll get it down to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard. Gets a look. Can't hit. LeBron into the front court. Leads 5. Kuzma to James. To Davis, down low. Off the assist. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Across the timeline comes James. His team up by 7. To Beverly. The drive, right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lakers at the controls right now. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Oh, big finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
George buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Leonard to George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. James matched up with Paul George. Fires the three, drills the three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Leonard, it's good for 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Here comes the screen. LeBron against George. Even to Zubats. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
4-2. The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Won't go. First quarter's complete. The Clippers have the lead. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
LBJ.
I got ball.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
LeBron into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. To Danny Green, going to launch beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
JaVale McGee with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
5 to shoot. 24-second violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 3, Anthony Davis. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 40, Zubac.
James. Clippers have got it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
LeBron James, tough matchup against George. From long range, and the Clippers with the rebound.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Leonard And knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
James, that's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
James, Clippers have it. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
New blood coming in for both sides. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope to Davis. Anthony Davis. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Goes to the left side. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
It's LA Clippers ball and throws it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
It was right there. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Fires the 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Oh, Anthony Davis, not sure why he was left so wide open.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
That'll do it for the first half. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Williams across the timeline. Lead is 12. George to the basket, but it won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
James into the front court. 14-point deficit to Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down. Cousins to James. Beyond the arc for three. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Five on the shot clock. George, tough shot. Well defended.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
James, knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. Whoops, that won't go. LeBron with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Clippers have it. To Paul George. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Drives, but a shot won't go down. Leonard, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Danny Green. DeMarcus Cousins. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Leonard smothering D.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
Beverly into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Count it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Kyle Kuzma. James to Davis. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. George in a matchup with Boogie. To Leonard. In the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Davis. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Beverly into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Nearly got that one to go. To Davis. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Davis gets a look. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
DeMarcus Cousins looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
And a throwdown.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Gets it in the left corner. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Danny Green to Caldwell Pope. To Davis. Caldwell Pope. Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers are out in front. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Davis. Montrezl Harrell swats it, and they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Clippers have the basketball. George. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Beverly. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, short.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Caldwell Pope. Not that time. He misses. Paul George. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James. And the defender over pursues. And he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
James. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. To Leonard. Anthony Davis pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Rocking the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
And look out.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. James, off the iron, no good. Missed it. How'd that not go down? LeBron into the front court. His guys down 11. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James to Davis. LeBron against Paul George. And finishes strong.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To George. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
LBJ with it. To Danny Green. James. To Danny Green. And 2 for AD.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air.
Wow. And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. George. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Davis to James. He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
George to Harkless. Nothing going here on that drive. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. LeBron James in a matchup with Harkless. 4-3. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested three.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
LeBron James with the rock. Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That misses with a second to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.